Alright, welcome back to the channel as we work on Word 1B simulation training. If you're getting something out of this, please click the like button and leave a comment. Also, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe so you can see when I do post new material. Alright, so let's go into Word 1B simulation training, starting with 1.17, which is setting margins. Let's go ahead and launch that. Now, if you haven't seen already, this Word 1 starts on page 103 of the text. So here we go. Click the Layout tab. Here's the Layout tab. In the Page Setup group, click Margins. Here's the Page Setup group, and we click Margins. And then at the bottom of the Margins gallery, click the command followed by the ellipsis Custom Margin. Here's Custom Margins. I did that. So now it's saying in the Page Setup dialog box under Margins, press the tab 2 times to select value in the left box with 1.25. 1, 2, and there we are. So type in 1, then hit the tab button again, and then tap another 1. Alright, and so now, and then click OK. Alright, now add the file name to the footer of the document. So they don't give much directions here, but let's try this. Insert, and here we have footer. Let's go with edit footer. Now we're looking for quick parts button. That should be back, so we have to go back to insert, and then the quick parts is here, I do believe. Yep, explore quick parts. So you're looking for a field, click the field, and we want the file name. You have other options like here, but I'm just going to leave it at none and click OK. Hopefully we did that correctly. Close the footer. So to close the footer, there's the file name. Close the footer, you just click inside the document, double click anywhere inside the document, and it'll close the footer. Now click OK to submit. Alright, and that's all for 1.17, setting margins. Alright, on to the second task. Aligning paragraphs. This one can be tricky. Sometimes it doesn't read it right, but if it does, just start it over. You'll get it. So we're aligning paragraphs, selecting some subheadings and whatnot. So press Control A to select all the text in the document. So what this is select all. So Control A. Then on the Home tab, which is here, already selected. In the paragraph group, this is the paragraph group, click Align Left. So here's your Align Left. And click that. Alright, so next, select the first paragraph of the document, Biz, Intel, Media. Let's see how that's a paragraph, but oh well. Hold on, want me to select the whole thing? Nope, doesn't want me to select the whole thing. Alright, so we got select the first paragraph of the document, Biz Intel Media, and then on the mini toolbar in the font size, select 40 and then press enter. Not seeing the mini toolbar. There it is. See if this works. 40, enter, and then yep, turn it to 40 font. Now select the second paragraph, summer internship information, along with the, didn't say that, but let's see. 26. So if the mini toolbar doesn't come up, you can right click with it selected and it should come up then, because it comes up sometimes it doesn't. So we turn that to 26 and press enter. Select the first. Okay, now these two paragraphs, the first and second paragraph, we select those, and then on the Home tab, which we are on, and then in the paragraph group, here's the paragraph group. Click center. Here's center. Now you got them centered. So now what they're going to ask you to do is select 3 items. Select the first bold subheading, exciting opportunities. So we're going to select that. Then we're going to go down to the second one, the bottom of the page. requirements, hold the control key down, select that, let it up. So you want to have both of these highlighted. The same thing for number 3. The third one is upcoming internship live streams. So what I'm going to do is press the control key down, and then I'm going to select this third one. All right. So when you look up, all 3 of these should be selected. All right, and they are. So now, if I click anywhere on this document, it's going to unselect all 3 of them. So you don't want to do that. So upcoming internships included with the 3 sub. Click center. So here's center. And all it's going to do is center all 3, and it's centered all 3. And there it is with the assignments. All right. So if they become unselected, just hold the control key down again and select each one of them, and then center them. All right. So next we're going to look at setting line spacing. Launch that up. All right. So setting line spacing, this one should be pretty quick. So let's get this loaded up. So, alright, so select all the text in document. Remember, we can do Control A. That'll select everything. And now we're looking for the Home tab, and we're already there. And Paragraph Group. Here's Paragraph Group. And then here's the line and paragraph spacing. Right here. Click on that down arrow. And you want us to change it to 1.5. And there you have it. Alright, so that just spaced the lines. And that's all for that section. So the next one, we got indenting text. Let's go ahead and launch that. Okay, we're indenting text. And here below the title, subtitle and heading of the document, click anywhere in the paragraph that begins with Biz Intel Media. So what they want you to do is click anywhere in the paragraph and have the cursor shown. And then it says on the Home tab, which we are already on. In the paragraph group, which is here, click the dialog box launcher. So this little arrow here, and boom, here's your dialog box. In the paragraph dialog box on the indents and spacing tab, it's right here, we're there. Under the information, click the special arrow. Here's a special under indentation, special, here's the arrow, and you want first line by 0.5, and then click OK. Next, want us to click anywhere in this social media paragraph. And we're going to tab first line indent mark. So here's the top one. You want to grab this first line indent and go to about 0.5. I can't see because this thing is in the way, but put it there for me. By using either of these techniques, you just practice apply first indent to the paragraph beginning media production interns. So media production interns, let's do the easy way. Special, first line, 0.5, and OK. And that one is all done. So let's see what we got next. All right, we have setting space before and after paragraphs. Let's launch that. Right, we're going to set setting space before and after paragraphs. So now select all the text in the document, click the layout tab. So remember, Control A selects all. I'm going to click in the document first. There we go. Now I got everything selected. Click the tab, layout tab, it's up here. So there it is, layout. And then the paragraph group, which is here. Under spacing, and under spacing is here. And then after spin, here's a spin. Click up arrow once, so we're going to change this 0 for after to a 6. Then here, near page 1, subheading. So what you're going to ask you to do is click these 3 again by using the control button and this bar to slide down. Control requirements, and then control upcoming internship live streams. Now I have all 3 of them selected. It wants me to go to the same place with all the subheadings selected in the paragraph group Under spacing, click the before upspin. So here's the before upspin and the spacing in the paragraph group in the layout tab still. So we hit this twice, it should take us to 12. Booyah. There we go. And once you do that, you're good to go. And that's how you set spacing, space before and after paragraphs. Next, create a bulleted list. Let's go ahead and launch that. Alright, we're going to apply a bulleted list. Actually, it's going to be 3 of them. So, let's get started. On the first page of the document, select a paragraph that begins with custom interaction and the 3 paragraphs after it, ending with the paragraph that begins social media campaign deployment. On the home tab in the paragraph group, click bullets. Let's find that first paragraph. Here we go. Customer interactions, social media deployment, media campaign deployment. Alright, it's there. So we have to go to the home menu or the home tab, and then here's where bullets list. Alright, if you click the down arrow, you have a selection, but they just want us to click on the list, and it'll put it a general bullet list. Alright, so the next one on the first page of the document, let's go on to the next one. We got live stream events and webcasting. We're going to do the same thing. Select all 3. If you leave out something and don't select everything, it's going to give you an error, so just go back and check to make sure you got all 3 highlighted. All right, and then do the same thing. Click on bullets. And then one more time on page 2, beginning with overview and ending with questions. There you go, overview of internship. So I got all 3 selected. So let's say if I do like this, if I select and don't get everything and complete action. So same thing if I don't get everything and complete action. So make sure you got everything selected. Then when you do, you're going to do the same thing. Bullets. Booyah. And there it is. That's how you select a bullet list. Alright. So let's see what else is in store for us. Creating a numbered list. So let's click launch. So if you notice the one beside it, it had numbers or it might have letters. You'll see that it's very similar. Alright, position them after the colon and at the end of the chapter, the exact requirements, press enter. Position the insertion point after the colon at the end of the paragraph that begins the exact requirements. I'm trying to find this paragraph. Okay, here it is. So we set the colon, end of the colon. Alright. So I'll press enter to create a blank paragraph. Boom. So there it is, blank paragraph. With the insertion point positioned in the blank paragraph at the top of page 2, drag the first line indent marker to the left so that it's positioned directly above the lower button on the left margin. What? So here. Okay. So we got rid of the indent. In the blank paragraph, type 1 period. Be sure to type the period and then press spacebar. Type be enrolled in an accredited college. Make sure you use capital B. Okay. Period. Alright. Be sure to include the period in. Press enter. Be available June through August. Period. Enter. Submit a faculty letter of recommendation. Alright, so there it is. Once you've hit that period, you don't have to do anything else. If you spelled everything correctly, it would give you the OK button and get you out of there and give you credit for that section. So the last one we have is customizing bullets and using Format Painter. Customizing bullets and using Format Painter. I use it a lot in Excel and in Word. Press Control N to move to the end of the document and then select the bullet list containing the schedule of meetings on the mini toolbar. Let's do that. Control N. So at the end of the document. Okay. And then select the bulleted list containing the schedule of meetings. Schedule of meetings at here. Just above that. So now, here we go. Got everything selected. The mini toolbar, then click button, bullet button arrows, and then click the button square symbol, field square symbol. Alright, where's that mini toolbar at? Here it is. So here's the button field square symbol. You see these are different options that you can use for bullets. Be up front. Let's see what it looks like. So now we get the square instead of the circle. Alright, with the bullet list selected, double click Format Painter. That's the Format Painter. Scroll to view page 1. So as long as you got that paintbrush up there, it's still activated. Move the pointer to the left and then first across to the first bullet list and then drag down all 4 lists. So I'm looking for the first bullet list selected. Okay. So this is the first bullet list. Here we go. So what I'm going to do is, crap. It didn't do it good. Wow. So I just dragged it. Alright, with the bullet list selected, double click Format Painter. Pointer to the left at the first item. Okay. Alright. Move the pointer to the left of the first item in the first bullet list and then drag down to select all 4 items in the list. Then drag to change the bullet in the second list to field. So still Format Painter still on. So go to the second list right here. Do the same thing. Holding down the left mouse button when I do that. Press escape to turn off Format Painter. Hit escape and boom, it's off. And there you have it. That is, let's see. That lesson is complete. Board 1B simulation training is all done. If you like this video, please press the like button and leave a comment. And also, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Of course, you need to create a YouTube account if you're unable to like or leave a comment, but it's free. So thank you for joining, and I'll see you on the next video.